Welcome to the kitchen table on Friedland Road.
Where I know it's Christmas time, and we decided last time that we were going to talk about aliens. And really, the only thing I know about aliens is a couple alien movies that,
And that they're flying over New Jersey right now in swarms of drones.
oh, yes,
Oh,
and
yes.
they are very unexplained. So we really have no idea. No one's, if they do know, they're not sharing with us what it is. Um, but
I think they know.
it's the scariness comes from the unknown.
They're coming out of the ocean. They always say that the aliens live in the oceans.
Well, somebody was saying there's a mothership out there,
I
and
heard that too.
that's where they're coming from.
But you think it's
And
an alien mothership.
but what kind of a government do we have right now that they can't make up their mind as which agency should shoot one down? You don't have to shoot them all down, but they said that they are so huge they could really hurt people unless they're in an open area. But
Yeah,
what
there's
happened is they shut their lights and disappear.
oh, I didn't hear that.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
heard that
They go
too.
they go
Yes.
blind.
Yes,
Yeah.
they go
They
blind.
go dark or whatever they
Something
call it.
is up.
So what I heard, which I thought was highly suspect, is when they said, this is not enemy
How
craft.
did they
How would you
look?
know if it's not
How,
enemy craft unless you know what it is, unless you've done your research? That's me
Exactly.
saying that, oh no, that's not a good book. I haven't read it. How can I judge it?
right.
You're
So
right.
unless you do your research, unless you know what it is, you can't say what it is or what it isn't. So there
Absolutely
has
right.
to be a fundamental baseline of understanding, which either they know and they're hiding or they
Yep.
don't know and they're scared. What do you think?
Oh, you think they don't know and they're scared
I
because
don't
there
know.
are 50 of them
I can't
or
imagine.
hundreds of them?
Listen, I cannot imagine that they don't know what's going on. I can't imagine that because we're sophisticated, and it doesn't.
Not that good
We're
though.
not that
No,
sophisticated. Our
not as good.
sophistication level is so small to where
Oh
it's
yeah,
going.
But we
compared to
do,
the
Drones can
others.
fly themselves now with AI.
and
Yep.
but we do have like things that can follow them, like
Well,
aircraft.
they said, yeah, but they said whatever frequency they are on, we can't break it. We can't find it. If we could do that, we could interrupt it and then they could fall. But we can't. Where is Silicon Valley when you need them? And boy, do we need them. And they better get their act together. It's like, one agency, oh no, you can't do this because it's my territory. Oh, stop it. Just take care of us. You know, this is what we're paying you salary for. So,
Unless they're a part of it.
uh-huh.
Because
Well,
why wouldn't you wanna know and shoot it down unless there's something going on?
well,
Are
what
you a
did they
part of it?
do? What about the balloon all summer going
That
across the
happened.
whole United States? And when they shot it down, oh, wow, it is from Russia. Oh, no, China. And oh, wow, they were taking pictures and sending them back. And what are they out of their minds? Could you imagine if the United States did that to China, did that to Russia? What would happen to the drones? But
Yeah.
these drones are as big as SUVs. They could be carrying anything. They could be carrying bombs. That's what they're using in
Now,
warfare.
we're calling our do we know for sure that it's a drone,
Oh,
or is it
yes,
just an unidentified craft that we don't know what it is?
They're calling them drones.
they are. That's what they're calling them. I mean, I see pictures of them all over the place. I
Yeah.
personally haven't seen them. The people that were on TV said, I won't say what channel, but they were saying it was over my house. It's real. It's there. And
Crazy.
they
I feel
certainly.
like it's the start of a movie,
What was so funny?
when drones
I th-
attack.
I thought it was our Louis. Because he has a drone and he sends it up, and I just said it can't be our Louis. He just has a play one.
Well,
it's so
yeah,
small.
because drones, they're very popular, for
Yeah,
recreational
everybody has
use,
them.
for
Well,
people
we
use
have
them
one at
for,
work. We throw it up
yeah,
to do video
Yeah,
work,
yeah,
sure,
photography. We do it all the
sure.
time. But you
100%.
need an FFA, a license in order to do it in restricted airspace because we're so close to an airport. So it's highly regulated. So for drones to be flying in highly regulated airspace with carte blanche, being able to do whatever they want, this is so unprecedented.
Now
Yeah,
that
because there's Picatinny arseny up, uh, up in northern New Jersey. Yeah, up
now
further up than us. And, they're the different bases. I mean, my gosh, this is just unbelievable. The letting this I feel like we're so stupid.
It hasn't
What?
been going on for weeks, guys.
From
feel
November.
like,
Oh,
Mm,
yeah, the middle
that's
of
just
November.
crazy. What do you
Yeah,
think is going to happen? Where do
I
you
hope
think it's
they
going to
do.
go from here?
Well, I think they better shoot down one. They say it comes out of the ocean. Be ready to shoot one down over the ocean and then go and get it and then find out what is it. But I think you're 100% right. They wouldn't let this go on. They know what's going on. Maybe they're part of it. Who
I don't know.
knows?
I don't know. It's
Or do
all
you
the
think they're
unknown.
aliens? We're being invaded.
Aliens. I don't know. I know a lot about like movie.
Do you actually think that in this whole giant universe that we are the only intelligent beings?
Oh, no. I don't
No,
No.
think so.
Mom, I'm asking that. I want to see.
Okay.
I I really can't imagine that, because like there's other galaxies, you
Right.
know, and there's got to be a chance of life somewhere that we just have
Don't know.
no idea. Have
So
no.
then you do believe that there is life out there.
I believe there's a chance.
Only a chance.
There's a possibility. I
Oh,
mean,
I can't believe we're the only ones.
I
you know.
agree.
So, I mean,
So
That's
what
pretty
if
scary.
this is a life form
Yeah.
that we're not familiar with? If this is an invasion,
Oh,
what do
well,
you
they
God.
think happens next?
Why are
well,
they invading New Jersey?
they say that.
Because you're so close to New York City, you're the epicenter of everything.
Oh,
Well,
that's true.
It's a power structure.
Area 51 in southern Nevada,
Right.
they are a classified area with restricted airspace. They do
Right.
um, all kinds of um, tests on new aircraft, things like that.
Uh-huh.
But there's rumors and gossip about aliens and aircraft that they've like confiscated and brought there. I mean, Area 51 is big secret. But
Well, I think we woke everybody up when we released the A bomb. I think at the end of World War II, that's when everything kind of changed. And I would imagine the aliens said, "What are they doing down there?" Because we released all of that into the atmosphere.
Well, you just have to think about something. If we cannot reproduce one of the pyramids, because even with all of our technology and our equipment, how did they do it? How did they do it back in what century?
Agreed, and all the monolithic structures, and they're all at
Yeah.
critical points on the
Yep.
Earth that
Yep.
align with, the heat
Uh-huh.
mapping and the
Yep.
stars, celestial mapping. Like, how would you know the energy centers? How would you know how to align it with the
mhm,
stars
Right.
unless there was something out there, and is it coming back? Are
very
we at
interesting.
a very precipice in humanity? Because, especially, I would say the U.S. No matter what side of the aisle you're on, we're not a political podcast, guys, but we are very divided. And the world seems to, at least the westernized world, I know in the UK, Ireland as well, they're very divided. I think France too. I know
Yeah.
Italy has gone far right. So, like, there's so much going on right now. Was this a distraction? All of this going on, was this a distraction to divide us? Was this manufactured distraction so that somebody else can come in? Because, I mean, that's what the CIA does. They do manufactured distractions in
Oh, yeah.
order
Oh,
to
yeah.
distract the populace and then do whatever they need to
Absolutely.
do.
Yeah.
So was this manufactured? All of this chaos, this disruption?
Or on that, or is it to bring us together? Because if you're divided and you're fighting each other, you're arguing with each other, whatever,
Yes, of course. Of course.
but if you have a common enemy, now
Oh,
Oh,
you come
okay.
sure. Oh, well,
together.
look at
I
9/11.
see. You're right.
Everybody came together 9/11. The
So
You're
whole
right.
world was on our side 9/11, except for the people who did it.
right,
You
of
know,
course.
they were the happy.
Well, it
Right.
would be
So
weird if they were on our side.
Well,
no,
the side of the United States, the side of right, the side of good.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay, the United States is not always right. I mean, we could admit that,
oh, I
right?
know. Oh, of course.
Okay.
Of
We've
course. Of course.
we've
I wish they were honorable,
there
but,
have been
you know.
quite a few mistakes, but like we said, this is not a political like
No, 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 we're
venue.
not. No, we're not doing that. But this alien situation, which we, we know nothing, absolutely nothing.
No.
And that's how things get past the populace because we're not into it. Now, how could they allow all of these drones? How? Think about it. How do we know that they're all good? And what would the purpose be? There's got to be a purpose.
Again, we just don't know, and that's why it's the unknown that's scary because
Very.
and then you start dreaming up,
Yeah. A
explanations in
different,
your own
right.
mind, like, "Oh, it
Different
must be,"
scenarios. Right.
Right.
like
Let's
if
get the tinfoil hat and put it on our head and hide in the closet.
no,
Oh,
people might be doing that. There are some people that are waiting. They're preppers. They're ready.
I'm not prepped. I have no prepper type stuff. I have no extra cans. Do you guys? Are you
oh,
preppers?
I
Do you
do.
have cans?
I do. Oh, my God, do I ever? Oh,
I
I have cases of water, everything.
not me.
Well,
I
look at
need
what they did to us when we couldn't. I have that special battery that I bought that is solar for my phone because look what happened when somebody got to our grid, which they always say, "Oh no, it was not for nefarious. It was just, it happened over whatever too much of what went on that time, but they got to the grid and everything was unbelievable chaos. We couldn't get to you in New York, remember, when you were
Mhm,
trying to come home?
mhm.
Oh, it was bad, really bad. So I'm
So,
prepared.
well, let me ask you guys, if they were nefarious and this has been going on for weeks, wouldn't it have already happened? Whatever bad thing is. Why do you think this prolonged exploration? I'm using the word exploration because I don't know what else to call it.
Right. And I think that's exactly what they might be doing. They might just be mapping things. I mean, I guess they could see that from anywhere. I mean, like you have
I mean,
Google
with
Maps,
Google Earth,
search it
you can map
exactly.
anything.
So it's there already. I don't
So
understand.
why do this?
I don't know.
Are they practicing? Is it our government? Are we trying these out and seeing how well they hold up and different things?
But usually, even in secret ops, they tell the police, "Hey, this is what's going on." So if you get any calls coming in, reaffirm the people that, nothing nefarious is going on and that everything is okay, or they have a cover story. Nobody's telling anybody anything.
And if they're testing things, I mean, that's the whole basis behind that Area 51, right? It's classified Air Force base that tests classified
I
aircraft.
thought that's where they had the aliens.
Well,
And
that's the
and you know what? Every president gets a book on them, and I think they're real. I
I wish
really
we
do.
all would get the book on them I can't wait till some of that information is declassified. I think it's gonna be really, really exciting to read about it.
Oh,
I
I
don't know
don't
if
think
it's
they're
exciting
ever.
or scary. Do
Oh,
you
I.
wanna know? Or do you
Oh,
wanna not know? If they oh, that's a question. So, guys, if they are aliens, do you want to know the truth? Or do you prefer if the government lies to us and says, "Oh, no, it's fine, it's this, it's that," and then it just goes away? Do you wanna know the truth?
I mean,
oh. Sometimes you just can't handle the truth.
you're right, Angie. You're right.
I don't know if I can handle it. My nerves, I'd have to take some kind of a pill. They better give me a pill.
Well,
Oh, do you know what's hysterical? Talk about aliens. There's a show on I think it's Netflix, right, Angie? It's The Alien.
oh, yeah, I watched that show, I loved it. I
Yeah.
Is
watched
that
all the seasons, he was so funny.
that's
Oh,
a
I loved
and
him
he
He's
morphs
too.
so
into a
crazy.
guy and
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
totally doesn't get our customs and stuff.
but he
Right.
knows
Like
pizza.
he is hysterical. I love when he got drunk. Oh my god. That would be an alien that I would wanna hang out
Oh,
with, except
if
I don't want him to,
maybe,
like, eat my
yeah,
brain or something.
maybe the aliens are nice and they want to play nice with us. I don't know where this is going tonight.
I
I
don't
really
know.
don't know.
It's not our
But
usual.
No, it isn't. But this is what everybody's talking about. We're not talking about Santa Claus and Christmas and trees. They're up.
oh, is an alien coming down the chimney this Christmas.
Oh god,
Da-da-da-da. The new
Maybe.
chimney, Christmas, filled with
Oh,
aliens.
that would really be something. That really would.
That's funny.
Oh, well, who knows what's going on?
I
I
don't
we
know. There's
so
a lot of questions that we need answered, I guess, and no one's answering them right now.
I just wonder if we'll ever get the true answer because I don't think we get true answers. I don't think there's transparency. I think we're only privy to a very small actually, I think we're just privy to PR. They spin it any way they
absolutely.
want to. I mean, they spin
Yep.
it in my job. I spin it. Um,
I
it
It's the
spent it
truth.
when
It's
I
the
was
truth.
raising you.
everyone spins. So,
That's true. That's
will
true.
we ever know the truth?
No,
Maybe not. I doubt
no.
it.
We know the truth about nothing.
That's not
That
our
is,
pay grade. We're not allowed.
yeah,
Or is it, guys, or is it us in the future? Did somebody discover time travel and the year is 3050 and they came back to 2024 to see what it was like?
oh,
Is it
good
just us?
Lord. Now you're going in another whole direction. That's
Well, if
scary.
there is time travel in the future, they say there's uh, w- uh, uh,
A reversal?
tunnels and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who knows? Is it us?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
How am I
You
going to
know?
sleep tonight?
Um, I don't know. Maybe a shot of whiskey?
Yeah. I woke up 5 o'clock the other morning because I swear I heard something really loud and it woke me out of a sound sleep. Got up, went all around the house, could find nothing. I wonder if it was a drone because they said they're flying around till like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Wow, that's
They
so
go all
scary.
night. But when you think they're allowing 50 drones together to come out of the ocean and everybody, we're investigating. Oh, really? You know where that gets us? Nowhere. They can investigate until the cows come home.
But let
And
me ask you guys, I'm sorry to cut you off, Mom. One
no,
last
Fred,
question, because I know we're probably
ranting.
short on time, but this is a question. If
Yeah,
we did invent time travel,
yeah.
where would you wanna go? Would you wanna go to the future? Would you wanna go to the past? And
Oh,
and if you wanted to go to the future, where would you wanna go? And if you wanted to go to the past, how far back would you wanna go? Where would you go if time travel was a possibility?
Do
you know,
you get to come back?
you mean you get to come back to the time that it is now?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Then
Or
I would
can
take a chance. But, like when you watch Little House on the Prairie, that's a joke. They have clean shirts and clean clothes and everything. Those people did not. They were dirty, and there's no
Yeah, they had a
bathrooms.
poop in an outhouse. It was
Yeah, I'm
and
not
no heat.
doing that.
Ugh.
I'm not
So
doing that.
where would you like to go?
And if you go back to, earlier than that, like even the kings and queens and all that, they peed behind the drapes. That's why they had to change the drapes all the time. They were gross, and they didn't even wear underwear.
So
No.
did you wanna go to the future, it seems
Oh,
like?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So the past, the whole bathroom thing is
Oh, that's
really
a
got
bad
you
thing.
going.
Yep.
Okay.
That
Scott, where are
squeezed
you
me out.
going? Mom apparently has a real problem with bathrooms.
I
Yeah.
do. I
Yes.
I guess the future would be pretty cool. Um, but there's an element of the past that is
Oh, yeah.
nice because, like technology, it'd be nice to just be back when, even not that long ago, when I was a kid and you went out and played and you didn't have like all these TV channels. And I mean, part of that is pretty cool. So I didn't really, I don't know.
I
I would,
guess we'd have to truly say we're happy where we are and taking it slowly, because you can just imagine me growing up. We were thrilled the day a phone came into our house and it was a four-party line. The thrill of being the first one on the block to have a television. Oh my God. I just thought it was like, oh, and everybody came to our house to watch TV because all we ever did before was sit around a radio and listen to the Long Ranger, things like that. But Amos and Andy and uh, different things like that, music shows. And when me and my mother used to clean the house, would put the hit parade on and sing the songs with the hit parade. You couldn't sing the songs that they play nowadays. Could you imagine trying to clean the house with rap music?
you know what the hardest part about that is? I can't, I can't sing fast enough.
Oh, well,
There's
whatever.
also I mean, some of the titles are so profane, you can't even
Oh
say the
no,
title.
you could never. You could never. It's just
Yeah,
gross to me.
it's not necessarily a family friendly kind of music all the
No, no.
time.
The
Um,
morality is in the toilet, and I'm so like, I guess, against that. I don't know.
You
Straight
don't
laced.
have to apologize for that, that's how you
Yeah,
feel.
yeah, yeah. So
so
anyway,
where would you want to go?
I wanna see what's next, so I definitely wanna go into the future. I can't wait for self-driving cars. Like,
oh,
and I want a car that flies, I want a car that drives. I
I'd
am
like
so
flying.
excited about the future because I think tech and AI are taking us to amazing places. So I definitely want to see what's next. But in the same respect, I have to say, if I could go back in time, I'd like to go to like the Gilded Age, but I would
Mhm.
want to be in the Gilded Age with money. So like I
Oh
think going
yes,
back in time, there's a caveat. I go back in time with a lot of money
And
because
underwear.
and
and
underwear.
underwear.
Because
There
you
you
could
go.
do anything, and, like, if I went back to the Guild Stage in New York and all of a sudden I was the cleaner, the house
Right,
cleaner, it would be terrible. If I was in the
right.
future and I was the house cleaner, it would be terrible. So I think your station in life
Is all
really
about money.
exactly. So as long as I could go anywhere, as long as I had a lot of money, because that would
Oh,
be
okay.
great. Because then it
Well,
makes life easier.
I guess if you were able to go into the future and predict things, then come back, then you can get, have a little knowledge and get money and then bring it with you to the future.
Well, wasn't the premise of Back to the Future too, when Marty stole the book about the horse racing, and he was able to predict
Oh,
everything? So, like, yeah, of course, we'd go buy Google, we'd go buy Facebook, we'd go buy
oh,
Meta
Exactly.
yeah,
stock. Like,
yeah.
heck yeah,
Bitcoin.
Apple. You know
Bitcoin
it.
after the
Is
election.
is
Oh,
Bitcoin gonna take off? Bitcoin has a rocky it's very rocky right
Oh,
now.
I know. Too scary for me.
It is
I'm a
scary
chicken
right
little.
now, but it could
I'm a
be.
chicken little.
I
But
mean,
what
I
could have
can't
been
imagine
written.
blockchain not being the future because it helps people know exactly where everything is, so and the history of the money, so it makes a lot of sense, but,
Yeah.
it just takes a lot to power it, so we'll see what happens.
I mean, I
Yep.
could even just go a few minutes into the future, right?
A few
Just
minutes?
just a few minutes. Just
Oh, no.
tell me what the
You
roulette
need
wheel's
a
gonna
day
land
or
on.
2. You need a day or 2.
But then
Oh.
you could see what the roulette wheel's gonna land on. If you
Oh,
go a minute before the spin, then I'll know what to bet on
oh,
and
good
I'll
lord.
win.
So you're back to money again.
Right right back to the casino, actually.
There
Oh
you
my
go. We
god,
can't
right.
get you out of a casino. You're
I know
so
it's
bad.
fun.
But she's really good at the roulette, and
Yeah,
sitting next to her was really, really fun because I
it
felt like I
was.
learned so much. And I was so scared because, like, it's nerve-wracking to play, but it was good fun. I enjoyed
It
it.
was. Me
And
I
too.
you have to know when to stop.
Right.
oh, yeah.
Of
Oh, guys,
uh,
we played with, like, 20 bucks, and it was so
oh,
fun.
absolutely.
It was
Yeah,
only
we're big time
$20.
spenders. All right, ladies.
Alrighty. So, are we gonna have the last podcast of, 2025
And
before
and it would be nice and we can talk about Christmas.
and we'll talk about Christmas,
I
Oh, okay.
love that. A
And
little
maybe
something.
by that time the alien situation will be all squared away.
or the overlords will control us.
Okay.
There you go. Lots of
That's
unknown
it.
questions making us crazy.
All right. Have a good night.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody. We'll see you again.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Till next time.